Quiet down and listen up. Tony is talking.
Hey everybody, Tony Katz here. Thanks for watching this episode of Tony is Talking. Of course, there's talk about the Iraqi drawdown, that combat troops are over, and that's dominating a lot of news today. But there's also this PSA out there that I'd like to speak about because I find it possibly even more important because of the message that it's giving and the wrong direction in which I believe it is given. There's a group out there that calls itself MyFaithMyVoice.com. It is a Muslim American group, as they say it, and they are trying to let you know, you the American people know, that their objective and their desire is not to take over the United States of America, and they in no way, shape, or form condone terrorism. I read some parts of the PSA to you. They say you should fear me, suspect me, hate me. But the truth is, I don't want to impose my faith on you, says one of the individuals in this video. I want to start by saying I don't accept the straw man argument. They don't say anything. Nobody has told me to hate you or fear you. What we see is the reality of what happened on 9/11, the reality of the USS Cole, the reality of Mumbai, the reality of Bali, the reality of London, the reality of Fort Hood. We have a constant string of realities that we fall back on, that we look to, and we say to ourselves, this is a trend. No straw man argument can be used here. They, whoever you think they are not telling me to do anything. Americans look at the situation and they recognize the issue. But here is where it gets a little more interesting. One of the individuals says, I don't want to take over this country, and I don't support terrorism of any form. I think that's great, and I think that's wonderful. And I actually think the idea of the PSA is rather good, and I applaud it, but it's directed at the wrong people. You've directed this PSA at the American people, as if somehow you have to convince us, as if somehow we're the problem and we need to be educated. If you don't support terrorism and you don't want to take over the United States, I, of course, believe you. But don't direct the message at me. Direct it at Al-Qaeda. Direct it at those people who practice Sharia. Direct it at those people who dream of, want, and work towards the worldwide caliphate. Direct it towards the people at Park 51 who want to create the New York Mosque and tell them that this is a horrible idea because it perpetuates the stereotype that your group is so desperately trying to destroy. If you direct the message at the right people, you will be amazed at the number of people who join you in that message.
Listen to the Tony Katz Radio Spectacular Monday through Friday on the All Patriots Media Network. Copyright 2010, allpatriotsmedia.com.